I think ultimately, we have workforce challenges. You shared the manufacturing data just a minute ago. 500 and or 5,000, 500,005 open jobs in manufacturing, which is down. But if you loop in warehousing into that, you add another 300,000 jobs. And the real challenge we have is the positions we have. We're also competing with retail, accommodation, and food service. They have over 1 million unfilled jobs in that career path. In healthcare, they have like 1.4 million unfilled jobs. And overall, in our economy, there's like 7.6 million unfilled jobs. So not only are we, and I'm getting to your question, not only are we competing with ourselves for workforce, but we're competing with the market as a whole. And so how do we make manufacturing careers interesting to folks who haven't considered manufacturing before? And so one of the things that we're doing at AMIP, we kind of have two tracks. We're working directly with manufacturers. We're manufacturer led. The board is entirely made of manufacturing professionals, and most are part of a factory or a facility here in the Cincinnati area. And then what we're doing first is helping manufacturers find resources, navigate those things like I mentioned. The other thing that we're doing is the brand Make It Cincy, which you see on my hat. And that's a much more public-facing brand. We've gotten grant money to do specifically manufacturing evangelization in Cincinnati to the general public. So we're recording videos with young folks who have manufacturing jobs. Why are you doing this job? What do you like about this job? What is your job? And talking to them about that, and then sharing that on places like TikTok or Instagram. You probably haven't seen Make It Cincy because you're not my target audience. But we're out there trying to get people to consider manufacturing jobs. And our ultimate call to action is funded by a grant from the US government called the Good Jobs Challenge. And our call to action is to get those folks into a boot camp. And in the boot camp, we teach them basic skills and basic operator skills to be able to come and work in the company. Shop math is probably the biggest challenge, is getting people to be able to do basic math skills. Basic math skills. Reading a ruler, adding and subtracting, dividing things by four. We're making sure that they have good math skills, so when they come in, they can work for you and add value. We're teaching them safety things and how processes work and all of that, so they can come into your organization with a good background. The other thing that Good Jobs Challenge is doing is it's funding salary increases. So there's a pay increase or something associated with that, there's funding to cover that, as well as funding for mentorship that's there. So they have a career mentor for the first year that they're working with you. They have a career mentor that's helping them navigate how to get a car, or if their car breaks down, or childcare, like you mentioned, is a big challenge. Helping them navigate those things so that your frontline managers don't have to.